Daredevil Born Again is what the MCU needs. Season 1 just ended and it's already the best MCU show of all time and maybe if not the best show on Disney+. It combines the Netflix shows with the MCU so well with the callbacks to the old shows and mentions of MCU facts like the Skrulls or hinting towards Spider-Man. Now, Matt Murdock's character arc in Born Again is amazing. He loses Foggy, and then after winning the case for White Tiger, aka Hector Ayala, and then him being killed by a cop, he starts to see the justice system failing. Wilson Fisk is mayor, and the city is becoming worse and worse. He starts to head down a darker path, and other characters in the show see this as well, but Wilson Fisk is amazing as always, and whenever he's on screen he has the spotlight with just the way he talks and his presence as a whole. By the end of the season though, Fisk shows that he's always been the kingpin and he takes control of the city. Bullseye tries to kill Fisk, but Matt takes the bullet instead and Fisk puts the city on lockdown and outlaws vigilantes. And then there's one scene in particular that's just fucking crazy, and that's when he crushes the commissioner's head and rips his jaw off, and basically pulls an Omni-Man and Red Rushes him. Probably the most brutal scene in any Marvel IP at this point. But the side characters work really well though. I just wish they used more of Muse, as I feel he had a lot more potential. But seeing Daredevil and Punisher again is amazing, and their dynamics are one of the best in the entire MCU. However, Jon Bernthal does an amazing job as Frank Castle, and the highlight scene of his character in this season is when he meets the cops who are imitating him and he calls them a bunch of fucking clowns after he had already killed many of them. Bullseye though, he's my second favorite aspect, as he's just a menace and his ability to turn anything into a dangerous weapon is just so fucking awesome. The choreography and fight scenes though feel much more like the Daredevil comics, and that's because of that good Disney budget. And it looks and feels like Daredevil as a result. The setup for Season 2 has me hyped, as Kingpin has an army and all of New York under his control, and Matt and Karen, who's also returned, have to make an army of their own, so we're gonna see Punisher again and possibly even the Defenders. But even though I know they can't use him in the show, it still has me wondering where my boy Peter Parker is at.